a 22-year-old flame-throwing starting pitcher on the Pittsburgh Pirates, who 1 year ago this time was still pitching at LSU. He was the first pick in the country, and Greeny, I'm here to tell you, he is the best pitcher I have ever seen entering the major leagues.
Say that again.
Paul Skenes of the Pittsburgh Pirates is the best pitching prospect I have ever seen in my life. It is inclusive of Steven Strasburg, who once took the world by storm. That is inclusive of Mark Pryor, who is widely considered the best pitching prospect of all time. We are watching every fifth day now in Pittsburgh the opportunity to see a Hall of Fame talent throw a baseball 60 feet 6 inches. He has a fastball that sits at 99 and he runs it like crazy. He has this pitch that he calls a splinker, a splitter, sinker hybrid, which he throws at 94, which dive bombs and is completely unhittable. He is already on the very short list, as in like the top 5 best pitchers on the planet. 1 year removed from pitching in college, has not demonstrated any real weakness to this point. And by the way, started pitching very late in his career full time, so he's not accrued the kind of wear and tear that you might expect a young pitcher that throws as hard as he does to have at this juncture in his career.
So for those who haven't seen him pitch, take me through his delivery, because one of the things that I think people are inclined to think when they hear, well, he's throwing that hard, is that he's putting all that strain on an elbow, and if he hasn't been pitching that long yet, then at this point, we are just counting the time until he has to have his Tommy John. Mm-hmm. Take me through his delivery.
So when Paul Skenes throws a fastball, and you just watch him throw the pitch, and you don't bother checking the reader, it looks like he's throwing batting practice. It's easy, it's fluid, it's clean. He looks like he's having a catch in the backyard. And then you look, and it says 101 on the gun. The ball explodes out of his hand. It feels a little bit, this might be a bad reference because this pitcher has been injured a lot, but it looks a little bit like Jacob deGrom did a few years ago when Jacob deGrom was throwing a sitting 100 in the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth inning. You're facing a closer every time up as the starting pitcher, except Paul Skenes has a perfect bill of health. That's the difference.
Right.
A perfect
so far
bill of health so far.
That's the. But you tell me, because you're now again you're informing a lot of people, including me, of things that we may not know that well. Because DeGrom, the first thing that comes to anyone's mind is not, oh, Jacob deGrom, unbelievable pitcher. Oh, Jacob deGrom, Cy Young. It's, oh, Jacob deGrom, when he signed with Texas last year, my first reaction was the Mets dodged a bullet. Because that guy will never throw, he will not throw 100 innings again. And how many innings did he throw for them last year? They won the World Series without him, for crying out loud.
He barely pitched at all.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So, I mean, please tell me that that's not what this is going to be.
It's not, because Paul Skenes is built like an ace. Jacob deGrom is not. Paul Skenes has a much wider build, a much better base. Like if you look at him from the waist down, he looks like Roger Clemens, not Jacob deGrom. Paul Skenes is as exciting, as promising, as gifted a pitcher as I have ever seen enter the big leagues. Could he be injured? Sure. Anyone that throws a baseball that hard could be injured. But there's no obvious reason to believe that he is more likely to suffer one than anyone else.
Jeff Passan tweeted 4 starts into his career with the Pirates, 22 innings, 15 hits, 2 homers, 5 walks, 30 strikeouts, ERA of 2.45.
By the way, deGrom had 6 starts, 30 innings.
That's
2-0, but 2.67 ERA.
Has not pitched
dominated
over 100 innings since 2019.
Ugh.
So there you go.
That's a worst-case scenario.
It's a tragedy.
I mean, the Mets,
one of the best things the Mets have ever done, actually.
They got a lot of things wrong, but that one was one, as I told you at the time, they got right.